Namaskar everyone. Today we are dealing with Priti Yoga. Last time we did Vishkumbha Yoga and now we'll be doing Priti Yoga. So as the name suggests, it's a love and well-wishing kind of yoga. So before that, let's understand uh, like what a yoga is. Okay. So there are several types of yoga in astrology. One is called Tatkalik Yoga, where uh, basically on the day like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, if a particular nakshatra or tithi happens, then it results into certain shubha or ashubha yoga. Those are called tattalik yoga, and mainly they are used in muhurta in determining which day and combination of nakshatra and tithi that is auspicious for performing certain activity. So that's tatkalik. Second is the nitya yoga or the nama yoga, which is basically it comes about by adding the longitude of sun with the moon and coming to the nakshatra that comes with the addition of these two, and that particular nakshatra which comes is called the yogi nakshatra, and exactly 180-degree opposite to that what comes is called avayogi nakshatra. And this is also very important concept in astrology in pronouncing the result, and intricately being born in a particular yoga is related to a particular star being yogi and a particular star being avayogi, and the lord of that star, yogi star, becomes yogi. Okay, so it's actually that nakshatra is called yogi star, yogi tara, and the opposite one is called avayogi tara, and the lord of that yogi tara becomes yogi. Okay, so for Priti nakshatra, the this addition of sun and moon, and also like apart from the nitya yoga or nama yoga, there is also the traditional yoga which comes about by the combination of uh, planets in your chart, and how do the results about them come out, like Gajakesari yoga, it comes from the Jupiter moon combination, that kind of thing. So that's the third kind of yoga. So today we are going to talk about the nama yoga or the nitya yogas. Okay, this is the Panchanga yoga that you have to see in your Janma Kundali. When you are born, what was the yoga prevailing? In Jehora, you can go and check. On the first page itself, when you create the Kundali, you see the yoga which was prevailing. And the calculation is also straightforward. If you just add the sun and moon and find out that longitude summation of that, you will come to the Yogi Tara. Okay. Now, for the person who is born in Priti Yoga, this summation of sun and moon actually comes to the Ashlesha nakshatra, and Ashlesha becomes the Yogi Tara, and exactly 180-degree opposite to that becomes the Avayogi Tara, which comes to Dhanishta nakshatra. Okay, now uh, if you know, Ashlesha nakshatra is ruled by Mercury, and Yogi Tara is actually very auspicious point in your chart. So for the person who is born in Priti Yoga, Ashlesha becomes highly auspicious. Okay, and what becomes and on the contrary, that Avayogitara Dhanishta, it becomes highly unauspicious. Okay, so remember these two key critical points. So Mercury becomes auspicious, Mercury's star Aslesha becomes auspicious. You can extend it to other nakshatras of Mercury, Aslesha, Jeshta and Revati. Similarly, you can also extend the badness of Dhanishta with Mrigashira as well as Chitra. Okay, so these three nakshatras, they all become bad because they are entrines to the Avayogi. Okay, so one straightforward thing you can say, that now the Mars nakshatra has become bad and the Mercury's nakshatra has become good. So such a person will become, you can say, he'll be kind of white collar person. He'll not be able to do any hard kind of job. Like if you give him some task to basically stand in the sun, like doing some construction or doing some hard work, that kind of thing he'll not be able to do because Mars is our yogi. Whereas if you make it white collar, some polished kind of job where you have to speak, orator, and writing and presenting something, uh, that kind of work is very good for these people. Okay. And also you can say that since the the nakshatra itself is called Priti. Priti itself means love and kindness. So that kind of love and kindness you will expect from these people. They will be loving nature. They will promote the love marriage also. Like they will themselves do the love marriage and they will promote also the love marriage. Okay. They will also be very courageous and righteous nature. They will do the right thing. Okay. And their heart will be compassionate. They will be kinder towards other people. Their career, as I said, will be like white collar and oratory and communication skills. They'll be into acquiring a lot of wealth. Their success will be marked by acquiring wealth because Mercury is the Rajasic planet. It gives you a lot of wealth. Okay, it gives you gains and possessions. They will have the only problem is the siblings and property. With the siblings and property, why siblings? Because Mars is avayogi. Mars becomes highly diabolical for these people. So Mars represents the siblings. So siblings, anything, if you, it is said that you should not get into contract related to your property or some venture with your siblings. Okay, because Mercury is contract and Mars is siblings, and one is auspicious, one is bad. So you cannot bring these two forces together. So do not try to bring into agreement with your siblings if you are in a Priti Nakshatra. Okay. If you want to give something, give it freely to Mars, but do not take anything from there. Okay. By giving, you are just cutting down your karma. But if you are taking it, then it's bad for you. Okay. Other thing is that this nakshatra, this yoga is ruled by Bhagwan Vishnu, and especially that form of Vishnu which is called Vishwadeva. You know, Vishwadeva, the form of Krishna when he showed his form to Arjuna in the Mahabharata, where he basically shows the multiple forms all joined together, and one form is creating, other form is destroying, and basically all the activities of the universe was there in one common God. And that was the point of showing Krishna that you see each and every phenomena in this world, in this universe that you can perceive and not perceive is all me. So that same Godhead, Vishwadeva, the Vishwaswarup, the Vaishvanara, that is the God um, of Priti Nakshatra. Okay, and so the way we can relate Priti Nakshatra with the other nakshatra is basically Uttarashad, because Uttarashad is also ruled by Vishwadeva. So it is said that if any common activity that you do, anything which is prescribed for Uttarashad is also prescribed for Priti Nakshatra also, because they both are ruled by the Vishwadeva or Bhagwan Mahavishnu. Uh, One other point is that if you uh, typically yoga is ruled by yoga basically elements rules over the Akash Tattva, the space element. And when it comes to space element, it is something that binds together all other elements. It is basically that container in which all the elements are taking place. Okay. So there are two implications to this. One is that uh, if you consider space as the element in which all the other four elements they are playing together, then it's like a space in which your body is there. Okay. If the space element is bad, then somehow the other constituents of your body they will not be working together very well. So if you are suffering from some health elements ailments or some disease and you want the recovery, then it is the best time to, whenever this yoga, the Janma yoga of yours, it happens in the transit chart, that time you can worship Bhagwan Vishnu or Vishwadeva form. And the other meaning of this is that when yoga means putting people together. Okay. Um, it's like providing an environment where all other people, they come close and they basically interact with each other and make the thing happen. Okay, so the your ability to bring together the people, either for professionally or in a family, that is also denoted by this yoga. So being Priti Yoga person, it basically shows your ability to connect with people and bring them together. And also, it also gives you that chance to recover from any health ailments that could be possible because of other combinations in your chart. Okay, so yeah, that's all about Preeti Yoga. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much. Om Namo Narayana.